Hi, my name is Wojtek, I am an IoT student, and I'd like to show you what studying, working, personal projects and sports look like from my perspective. I'll tell you all about it in due time, but first, city bike, the commute to the university and math. Today I only had one class, math, specifically applied probability. It's an interesting subject, we learn cool and often counterintuitive things. I'll tell you more about it after the weekend because I need to study it a bit more myself first. There is a place near my university that is cheap but very good. It's called Waffo. It serves Chinese, Vietnamese food. I usually get the fried rice with chicken. While waiting for my food, I did some quick research for a project that I will be working on later. I want to hack a certain device, but I will tell you more about it that once I'm back at my place. It just so happens that right as I was about to start the project, a friend sent me a video of a YouTuber who was also hacking a device. Of course, he did it professionally, while I'm just starting to learn. But it is cool to see a pro in action. Alright, so this is the programmer I will use to program the STM8 board. This one right here. But before that, to easily connect the programmer to the board, I'm going to solder a socket onto it. Today I just want to configure the environment and upload a sample Blink code to get everything ready for further work. I recently bought this mini USB soldering iron and it works great for hobbyist use. So, standard procedure: colophony, tin, and it's soldered. I connected the device to my computer. The LED was blinking every second by default, but a yellow warning icon appeared next to the device in the device manager. Following a tutorial, I installed two programs, ST Visual Develop and ST Visual Programmer. This made the yellow icon disappear, likely because the correct drivers were installed. I launched ST Visual Programmer, which is used for reading memory. I had to enter the markings of my board. I had to put it in a microscope. If you are wondering how professionals create electronics without chaos and with maximum collaboration, the answer is Altium Develop. Imagine an environment where you eliminate the problem of manually emailing files to others, such as mechanical engineer for PCB verification, and start working in real time in one cloud. Altium Develop is an advanced professional central hub that integrates the PCB design tool with the broader ecosystem. With it you can forget about the frustration and delays that come from constantly losing context and having to manually track correction. As you can see, after selecting the right board, it managed to read something. For now, that's enough. Next, I wanted to upload my own code to the board. Initially, I tried using STM8 Cube IDE, which is the main tool for STM8. However, I couldn't download it. Gemini suggested a solution called PlatformIO, which turned out to be super simple to configure and use. Of course, it didn't work perfectly on the first try. I obviously made a mistake. After dozens of minutes searching for the error, checking documentation, and chatting with the AI, I noticed I had a typo. I cleaned the project, built it, and uploaded it. The LED doesn't blink every second anymore. Now it's about every 5 seconds. I managed to change the blinking period, so I consider this a success. Small steps towards the goal. After that, I had to move my bike in the dormitory because it turned out I parked it in the wrong spot. Then a quick trip to the market for groceries. Back to the dorm. Unpacking groceries. Sausages with ketchup and a bun for a late dinner. And most importantly, Lewandowski finally broke through and scored 2 goals. To wrap up the day, I dropped by a friend's place to pick up a heating plate, which will be useful for the project I mentioned earlier. But more on that in the next episode. That's all for today. Thank you, goodbye.